10 minutes past 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Sure, we can do that. No, and this new thing is also Google Dow. But the people in that I don't know. Okay. So one question, actually I answered this question in the earlier session. Can suppressing urine cause any problems? It can cause kidney stones. So if you feel a sensation of urine, you should do it. Naturally, we should not suppress it for whatever reason. In the run, it is going to have a lot of effects. Thing we should not suppress. There are hundreds of medicines. Okay. To you, Ayurveda, naturopathy, homeopathy, karma, touch healing, sun healing. Okay, I am not aware of that. One more, and so there. Out of the smallest kid in that whole, the most latest one is allopathy. Ayurveda and other things, homeopathy are there for thousands of Siddha. Siddha from thousands of years, 2000 years old records are there of Siddha medicine. Allopathy is just 100, 200 years old. But this allopathy is the main thing. Everything else we call it as alternate. What is 2000 years which was there, that was alternate, or 100 years back which came, that is alternate. And we are giving more importance to allopathy. It has its place, but medicine also which has its place. Right? For example, say if a person is heart attack, you take it to allopathic doctor, it will require minimum 2 days to find out the reason. What was the cause of heart attack? Were take to a person who knows the nadi, and what is also called as Varma type of medicine. By touching the nerves, he'll come to know what was the cause of the heart attack within 2 minutes. And he will get that organ, then it will solve the actual problem. Since a person who is allopathy, it will take him time to do all the tests to find out which vital organ was failed, caused high load on the heart, and attack. So each medicine has its place. You have to understand which is the right one, and you have to go to the right one. Right? If you have allopathy for everything, it's not the solution. And mostly it solves the symptom of the problem, not the real problem. You have headache, you go to the doctor, they'll give you a tablet to remove the headache. You have fever, you go to the doctor, they'll give you paracetamol to remove the fever. But why that fever come in the first place? That will not be there. Right? Treatment itself, it's rising temperature for a purpose. And it will reduce the temperature automatically. But with paracetamol, temperature will come down, but the actual problem is not solved. Right? So it's not the answer for everything. Different medicines are there, and understand what is the purpose of each, and we have to go accordingly. Go for allopathy for everything, then we have a problem. In the house band room, building 11, practical session for this all joints exercise. Right? We know that blood is generated in the bone marrows. Right? So this joints exercise will help us produce proper quantity of blood in the body. Okay, I'll be able to show it here. So exercise and healing through meditation. So meditation, whatever pain we have in the body, we can heal that. Vipassana meditation as taught by Gautam Buddha.
Other than 8:30.
Sorry?
Other than 8:30, we have
one session for other than 8:30. We can. I don't want a conversation. It's a physical exercise. Can do. We can do. 4:30 can do. One more. Early in the evening. Yeah. But people will leave in cab. 11 to 4, na 3:30 taking out half an hour at 3:30 will be difficult for them. Early morning they can give the time, not in the mistake. Probably two sessions. Fine. So for something we can have. So tomorrow morning we'll have 8:30 in the band room. We clubhouse gym behind there is a band room, so there we will have this. and also have Vipassana meditation as taught by Gautam Buddha. Kuruk trekking which we had planned is postponed, but then there is another trekking organized with a different group. So we will be just as a participant, we can go. They have the itinerary. So that is for Yana and Gokarna. Take food. If you're in the monitor, it's fine. Otherwise, also. So type food. We are classifying based on 3 parameters. First, the prana shakti. So life force that we get, right? We food, it get digested, then forms glucose, then it goes into the cell, right? Cell burns that glucose in oxygen with water, and it will produce one energy, correct? That's prana shakti. So from food we get this, from we get this, from air we can get this, from physical also we can get this, from sleep also we can get this. Right? Different sources of getting prana shakti, not food. We think from food we get energy. We get energy from other sources also, right? So prana shakti should be very high in food. That's food. Raw, we eat, the shakti will be very high. Like cucumber, carrot, whatever you can eat raw. Somebody can eat radish, somebody eat beetroot. So if you eat, you should simple test. You put your mouth and you try to eat. If you feel like eating, stop it. It's not that food for you. If you like that carrot taste, eat carrot raw. If you like to taste raw, you can eat raw. For eat beetroot raw, I thought how it will be. I never even tried, but once I tried, I liked it, and then I started eating it. I cannot eat radish raw, but some people can eat radish raw. Some tulip raw. So what is raw? Fruits, vegetables, which has the highest prana shakti. Right? So three factors we are judging. One is the prana shakti. How much life force is there in that food? Right? Taste, because taste is also energy. Right? Directly do what your digestive system does after 2 hours. Taste can do in 2 seconds. The moment we eat the food, immediately it gives energy. Third, nutrition value. Right? Eat pizza, burgers, and all these things. This is also food, but has that nutrition value. So 3 factors we are using to judge the food: prana shakti, taste, and nutrition value in that. A nice looking fruit, keep it in fridge for 10 days, right? Take it out. It's the same, right? The way we kept it inside, the same way it will look outside when you take it back after 10 days. But what is the prana shakti? Prana lost. What the taste will diminish. What is nutrition will become. So refrigeration we should avoid as far as possible. If possible, completely we should avoid, because it is not required. We are not Saudi Arabia or Antarctica where you need to preserve the food. Food is available here, right? You go ahead, market is accessible, go buy it, eat it. No need to refrigerate it.
But I mean, purchase minimum of a kg or 2, right?
So probably a group of people buy it and then share it. At point, because you're like staying alone and you can't go every day to market and buy, right?
To KR and all.
So see how we can work it. At least for me, the problem is not there, because I step out of my house. It is Shivaji Nagar market. So the purchase, I can go to market every single day. And we have people who will give you very little quantity also. 100 grams, 200 grams they will give also. So problem is solved for me. But it's really to see how you can solve the problem for you. Because if say one person is there, he's smiling, you take that and put it into the freezer. Okay? You take him out. He'll be smile. But prana, but the smile will be there. Right? So refrigeration is will kill the prana shakti. And you take immediately will start decaying. One you keep in the fridge, one you keep it outside. After 2 days, the first action was there outside would be little decayed. Some prana is there, so it slowly is decaying. The apple was there in the fridge for 2 days. You take it out, in half an hour it will start decaying. Prana is gone. Which would also decay, but that is really seen. You can see it is decay. You can dead. You can throw it. That is there in the fridge. You cannot see that it is decayed. After also it will be the same, right? Food that is kept in fridge, if it is decayed, we will not know. Food kept outside, if it is decayed, we know we can throw it. That is bad because it kills prana.
Actually, we stopped using the fridge for the last 2 months.
Where
Vegetables. Vegetable morning will
go and buy it. It's a walking also.
Yeah.
Go buy, come back.
Dosa batter and
No, keep it in
Don't use it next day. Finish it. Whatever excess is,
Actually,
throw it or give it.
vessel, pour water and put it
Huh.
inside the vessel.
Correct. Something called as mitti cool. Okay, this person is doing refrigeration with water only
Okay.
and unpot. Can't spend 6,000 or something is this big refrigeration. Later you can try it. No electricity, nothing is required. You just pour water. So water will be like forming a layer, and the whole is made of mud. So it's cool enough.
No, I'm thinking like why I bought that.
Yes,
tell the same.
Yeah.
Last month only I also bought it.
It's all kind of luxury.
Correct. And it's not necessary. See, food that is kept in refrigerator, when it is decayed, we will not know it is decayed.
And since we are using refrigerator, then we are not consuming the old food.
Correct.
Like
Point one. Point number two, refrigerator releases this CM, which is damaging our ozone layer. So that also we can avoid.
Also,
Refrigerator is not required.
using the RO water. Earlier we used aqua pure.
Correct.
So we use the well water only. No problem. We bought some copper pot.
Couples and earthen pots. Good enough for purifiers. Actually, that is the next session. You have given out the secret.
Whatever we get from tanker, right?
Yeah.
So that is harmful, right? It is a borewell water.
Hmm.
So can you drink?
Simple process is there. I'll not the extension. Process is there to purify that. Have a cotton cloth. Pass through that. That's more. And that water, there is a small test. Fish survive in that water is good enough for human drinking.
Something they say that is more than 400.
We'll take care completely because it will divert our session. What will completely cover in the next session. So raw vegetable foods and fruits, whatever is you can eat. Again, force eat. Some people will start eating cabbage because some doctor that cabbage is good. You can mouth if you are able to eat. If you like the taste, only eat. Because you are your dietitian. If your body is rejecting some taste, it doesn't require that. If your body liking some taste, it requires that more. Give that more. Whatever it likes, give that. Right? Body dietitian. So raw food is high in prana shakti, high in taste, high in nutrition. Second, sprouted vegetables like we have the sprouts, right? So this has prana shakti, but its value is lesser than that comparatively. Is also there. Raw food. Second, sprouted foods. Sprout grains and groundnut. So many things which we can make sprout and we can eat. So that in prana shakti, good in nutrition, but not so tasty. So we don't like prefer. We have to add some sauce or we have to add some salt and all those things. So taste. So I'll categorize that as a second guy. Third, food. So food prana shakti will be less because you cooking, right? So the prana shakti will be less. Taste, eating because of taste only. Cooked food we are eating, cooked veg food we are eating because of taste only, nothing else. Because prana shakti, it will be there, but it will be less. Nutrition value also will be less. Raw versus cooked carrot, raw carrot will have more nutrition. When you look at nutrition, will get destroyed. Better raw carrot than eat a cooked carrot. But you have to eat the cooked carrot because of the taste.
Carrot.
Cooked like the sabji, carrot sabji.
If we have more quantity or compared to, versus to, will it compensate the nutrition?
Cooked carrot versus one raw carrot. So you will get a lot of taste. Taste wise it is, but nutrition wise it will be lesser, and prana wise it will be lesser. It will be there, but it's lesser. Prana and nutrition will be lesser.
When it's cooked food ready, you have written something. But
people, Jain gurus and all, they like 300 days they don't eat anything, just little water like that. Able to survive. It's of a mindset that we have created. So if you eat so much a heap of rice, if our meal is over, so that's a mindset we have created. Same quantity of milk, then you'll have indigestion. But that people collect while going. Right? So what quantity you have to eat is also this thing. So eat say 200 grams of carrot, right? Versus 200 grams of cooked carrot. You'll have more energy when you're eating the 200 grams of carrot. Because it has a checked box for all the three. Prana is there, taste is there, nutrition is also there. It will have Prana Shakti but lesser. But lesser. So cook automatically feel like eating more. Because the requirement is some. It is less. What will happen? It will say I want to eat more. Rice, you will feel like eat more. Because from the rice we got very, very less nutrition. Give me more rice. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
That's why we try to use the millet food, right? After still amount of food.
The body has got its requirement fulfilled. You don't have 10 engineers to do the job. 2 good engineers can do the same job, right?
So like idlis now we make
with millet.
Normal rice idlis we eat 5 to 6 idlis.
Correct.
This idlis 3 idlis.
3 you will feel. Body says, okay, I've got all the requirement. My requirement is over. I'll take any more. Same raw food also. Raw food is even better than millet. Right? Vegetables, fruits is better than that. So there is a lot of pesticides and this that is used. So the biggest anti-pesticide. We are using it properly.
Grind them all the way. I mean,
No, grind as a paste. Okay. That are in types of cooking. So when you're saying that make it a juice or paste or something. So raw food, number 1. Sprouted fruit, number 2. Number 3. It is good in taste, but it lacks on Prana Shakti and lacks in nutrients. Agree? Non-veg food. Not have Prana Shakti. It's a dead animal. Now does not have Prana Shakti. Often keeps on eating non-veg, and the non-veg we add a lot of masala, we add some vegetables. Where some through that we are getting that Prana Shakti. Otherwise, raw meat will not have Prana Shakti. Prana Shakti demand will be fulfilled from water, oil, or some other thing. From food, if a person is eating non-veg, so see, we are eating like non-veg biryani, right? So it has some grain, it has some this thing. If eating only non-veg, he will not at all get any Prana Shakti from food. So non-veg food is dead. It will not have Prana Shakti. Taste will not have. Masala and more spice to veg food or non-veg food. Non-veg food, because by nature it is tasteless. To add more spice, more masala, more this, more that. Hyderabadi masala, pepper chicken. More masalas, more varieties are there in non-veg food because but it is tasteless. So a lot of circles to make it edible. So it doesn't have Prana Shakti, 0. Cooked veg food has some Prana Shakti. Non-veg does not have Prana Shakti. Non-veg food does not have taste on its own. You have to add of other things to make it tasty. Nutrition, yes, it has. But that's also not very high quality nutrition. Say, versus 200 grams of meat versus eating 200 grams of carrot. 200 grams of carrot or raw food, you will get much more quality of proteins and vitamins and nutrition versus 200 grams of meat that we get.
How the Muslim community they eat a lot of non-veg.
So, the time, place, circumstances, their instructions was like that. That time when nothing was available to eat. And also, it will be like chicken biryani, mutton biryani, and gravy and salad. So somewhere things are being compromised.
In some country, it's very difficult to get non-veg.
Correct.
Most of the are all in
Veg food is not available. It's that people are gone towards that non-veg food. And in America and Europe, people have gone to the very extreme, and people are now coming back. So 3 times was a meal. A hamburger or a beef sandwich times. And all the other very bad extreme of it, they start getting all kinds of disease. Now there is a huge vegan movement that is happening in US and Europe. They moved from meat-based food completely. They stopped, completely stopped, and they even stopped egg. They stopped milk also. Only in based food, no animal products. Themselves as vegan movement. Very it is becoming. So slowly we come to this also. So say there was one article I was just reading. So it says that we are in the 7+ billion people. 1 billion are not having food to eat, right? But eating 70 cattle, things getting to the cattle that they will become the food for people. Billion people are not having food. They are taking and feeding 70 billion cattle, so they will become meat. Say a rice bag can feed up to 50 people. One that bag is fed to a cattle, right? And you cut into meat, it becomes 1 kilo meat. Bag of grain which can feed 15 people. When it goes to cattle and it comes back as a meat, it can feed one person. This is not it's not I'm saying. This is what the UN is saying, that people who are eating meat are actually eating other food. If they do a vegetarian-based diet, we have enough grains on this planet to feed all the people. 50 billion we are keeping, but people don't have food on the other hand. So meat-based food is harmful for our environment, actually harmful for us also. So we should use eating meat. Prana Shakti doesn't have taste. New that you get is also very compromised nutrition, and it takes more resources. Water it takes more. The it takes more. The boiler hens. I shared a video sometime back, last day or something. So boiler hen, the injections to that so that it starts getting more flesh, hormones. What it's supposed to do in 6 months, it that grow in 4 weeks. Flesh come up, but to serve that flesh, bones are not there for it. See, it has to develop, no? As a child will have small bones, little flesh, more bones will grow, flesh will grow, correct? Gradually, simultaneously, it should happen. Because hormones, more flesh has grown, and not there to support it. So that hen can't even stand. And that's the reason how we get this boneless chicken. Because it's not even developed. But flesh has come. When one eats this kind of things, that hormones get into our system also. And impact is very dangerous. Flesh more, growth hormones will be more. Right? Girls will start getting puberty at very young age. It's become important. These are all happening. Right? This incident like this only changed Dr. Kadar's this thing. So a girl, 8-year-old girl, and she was continuously bleeding because growth hormones, which was the food, has come, and that is in the child. 6-year-old child having diabetes from 8 years. So all things actually changed his path, and then he started researching what did we do wrong. But where did we go wrong? So then the food is where we are messing up with things. Right? Food is where we are messing up with things, and that's how things are changing, and he started. So based food is right. So it doesn't have taste. Nutrition value is also very less. Veg versus non-veg is a very big debate, which will take some other time. For achieving these 3 parameters: Prana Shakti, taste, nutrition. No. The 5th category of the food, I won't call it as food, I will call it as poison. Intoxicated food. Alcohol, smoking, coffee, tea, cola, right? You don't have Prana Shakti. the pH value below 4 for the cola to stay. Otherwise, if it is pH value, insects are growing in it. Stop buying it. So reduce the pH value to below 4. Body is pH 7 plus. So we should give 7 plus items only. Cook below 7 plus, right? So such pH value only we should give. This body is 7 plus. 7 plus we should give. Cooked for 7. If you give giving below 7, it is an uncomfortable situation for the body. That's why we develop acidity, this heartburning sensation, because we are continuously giving cooked food. On that we are giving cola, Pepsi, and alcohol, right? So the pH of this cola, Pepsi, alcohol is very, very low. You should never take that. It affects our pH value. It affects our sleep and hunger cycles, right? And I don't have to tell what kind of diseases it creates, right? So, food will have tea. I will also include in the intoxication food. Over a time, it becomes addiction. People will say, "I can live without food, but coffee, I want tea. Otherwise, oh, I will get headache." Why? How is that related? We never connect dots, right? Because see, take a person who's the addict of say some kind of a drug. So if you don't take the drug, what will happen to him? He'll be uncomfortable. He'll start getting headache, right? And a person who doesn't take coffee, same thing. But very mild. It is a mild dose. Otherwise, in principle, both are intoxication only. So things is not required.
What about green tea?
The green that we get, right, is contains those caffeine kind of things. What companies put that because they want repeated audience. They want people to come back and buy again and again. So this we get in the markets is not the green tea. Green tea is what we get in China. So they'll just boil the leaf. The real green tea that you can have, that is good. Leaves you should get.
What tea leaf? What tea do we get here?
We don't get.
Leaf we don't get here.
We don't get here. You can check places, but as far as I know, we don't get those tea leaves. Those teas are very this thing. They get exported. Tirupur is the where they make dust material, T-shirt and everything. But in Tirupur can wear that. All will get exported. Right? If they see somebody wearing in that place, immediate company who was manufacturer will get sued. These leaves. All the things gets produced in Assam and Kerala, but in India you can't get it. It will all be exported. Leaves also will be exported.
So they can't,
They're never sold. In India, you know what is sold? For tea leaves, first quality, like the tea. Say the tea is like this. The topmost leaf, no, that is the ideal thing. That topmost thing you cannot never get in India. Business, the companies will have tie-up and all those things, and those things are expensive. In India, they think, why I should buy that? The top thing of the tea, top leaf, that you can't get. If you get it, it's very expensive. That then the part of the bush, that all is processed here and goes. Whatever left out, no, that is what is sold in India. The dust, and brand it very proudly. They say dust tea. The name dust. It was gone. The bush gone. Whatever dust was there, no, that is sold in India.
How come government is allowing them to sell
anything.
No, also has a mindset. One leaf I'm getting for 100 rupees versus one getting for 1,000. It's a mind-driven, people-driven thing. People are more interested to buy the dust tea. So can't say okay, it's okay. We don't buy the actual tea. That's about types of food. Right. So raw veg food, even if you eat less, you'll get enough prana shakti, taste, and all those things. And the upstream would be intoxicated food, non-veg food. We should.
And this pH value is set, right? 7 to 4.
Correct.
About make it.
We can. What?
You can make the water above water.
It's difficult process to make it above 7. And rivers are above 7.
Above 7. These cocoa companies that can make it as cocoa.
It's a difficult process for them to make. It will be will not be this thing. Get this packaged waters and mineral waters. We don't know the difference. All distillery, Aquafina are packaged waters. If you see, they broadly is mineral water, but they will clearly mention the packaged water. Means four and below. The category called as mineral water. I forgot the brand. I think Himalayan is one brand, and your brand is AQO or something like that. Some 2-3 brands. Not Aqua. That is a different model. That's 200 rupees per liter.
40 rupees.
40 rupees. Which one people will buy? 40 people buy or both are available? 40 rupees people will buy. People will buy the 10 rupees one because they think they are saving on the money. But each value 4, value 7.
So the Himalayan water can be preserved.
Which one? The water can be preserved.
Preserved.
Yeah.
It is natural.
Yes. I have a 12-year-old Yamuna water. Not single insect or worm in it. So pure, I have kept it in my altar, puja room.
Ganga also will be fine.
Ganga, Yamuna, all these are nothing. Kaveri is not that level. It has high oxygen and all that, but it's H7 plus. Kaveri keep after some months you will see some insect. So the difference is that the thing. So 7 and below is not suitable for the body. 10 to 4 is when insects will grow. Below 4 insects cannot grow. Above 7 insects cannot grow. It is 7. 7. That's good enough. 8. 7 enough.
The packaged water must be white.
Packaged water is below 4.
Is not good for drinking.
Is not drinking. Water will over next. All. But because water is a big topic. Food. Raw food is the best. Second is sprouted veg food. Is cooked veg food. Fourth would be our non-veg food, and fifth would be intoxicated food. We should avoid in all cases. Some people think that cooking is the job of a mother, a job of a husband. Right? No, cooking everybody should know. Not only husband should cook. Everybody should know cooking because we have been eating for 25 years, right? Or 30 years. It's not that every day you should go and cook. You should know cooking. It's an essential science. We know cycling, we know driving, right? We know, of course, we don't know how to eat. That's a separate different thing. We should know cooking. I should know cooking. It's not a job of only husband or a maid to cook, right? Married will make their husband to cook. That will be the condition. Law. So we should know cooking. It's essential or essential part of our life. We should know cooking. Less. Correct. Whatever we can, when we cook, it will get reduced. Yes, reduced. But the fat content in millets is good for us. So we should have balance of things. Eating millets, you'll keep on less prana shakti. So ideal meal would be raw meal. Vegetables which you can eat raw. One want to eat normal, whatever we term it as normal, that meal millet. So this is out everything. This will balance out our fiber. This will out our pranati. This will balance our mindset. See, I can simply tell and go eat raw food times a day. Of course, right instruction. You keep raw fruits, nothing like it. Sprouts is the second category. First category, raw food. You keep eating raw food. So 3 times a day, 65 days, nothing. The best possible thing that can be. But when is after eating, first day we'll do in juice. Third day, fourth day, you see idli, mouth will be watering like anything. Third day you see rice, your eyes will be moist, right? So to balance out raw meal, 1 meal whatever you want to eat, 1 meal millet. This will balance out things. So this, yeah, addicted to that. See, people are addicted to coffee. Some people are addicted to say apple. That is also addiction. Right? Exploring other thing, you put a mind block that I don't like Karela. No, you should not keep a block that I don't like Karela or bitter gourd. You should eat and say, today I don't like it because maybe not required. Tomorrow I like it. Right. We have written a record that I ate bitter gourd, I did not like it. Bitter gourd. No. Today I like it because my body did not require it. That happened. So I ate guava, I felt very sick. Then after that I see guava, I eat a small piece. I started getting cold and all. So one day I did. Today cold will be there or guava will be there. One of the two guys will be there. So I ate full guava, nothing happened because mindset. You have a mindset that if I eat guava, I'll fall sick. So similarly, today not like bitter gourd, but tomorrow I may.
One more thing, raw vegetables. Vegetables it's like small tree, right?
Huh.
So actually meat after sunset.
Correct.
Is it good to have a raw vegetables after in night time?
So still, no, you can have it. Because in the mud, in that system and all that whole thing, that's when that process, what you're telling is, take our oxygen, leave carbon dioxide.
Okay.
But when it is out of that, the properties changes.
People say that don't eat the curd at night.
It will be difficult.
But that's fine. Curd.
In general, actually, thick curd we should avoid.
Night time.
Anytime thick curd, because it's difficult to digest. But because diluted with water, the property changes. It's called as niragaram. It's a morning drink. I had posted an audio some time back. So there millet or rice, you put water in it. Early get up and drink that water. Cooked millet, rice, whatever is left over in our house, put 2-3 glasses of water in it. Morning, take that water and drink. Palaya sor, they will say, palaya sor, or they will call it niragara. What has that property? This does not have that property, but when they are together overnight, they have super property. 4,000 diseases in the human body. Leftover rice, add water overnight. Take that water and drink.
My grandmother used to keep this water for a cow.
That's the reason cow is healthy.
In villages, most of the places,
Not only for cow, these people also will drink. Farmers and all will drink. So we think it is a very cheap food. But that is a healthy food.
Okay.
Nothing that a morning drink, apart from niragaram, there is nothing like that. 4,000 diseases, it can solve. This is 2,000 years ago. River water has one property.
Okay.
Water has one property. False water has one property. This water which stored in the rice has all the properties. So the 3 kapha pitta ayu, right? Bath in river, you get one element. You take water in falls, you take one element of the 3. You take water in sea, you get one element. This water which was stored in rice overnight, you get all 3 things. When 3 things are corrected, 4,000 diseases in your body are corrected.
So morning you
Get up.
Water leftover rice.
Audio, I'll share the link. More how to do this.
Quantity means the
Yes, all that I have mentioned. Niragaram it is called. Niragaram. Also people call it.
Normal water you have to put.
Normal water you put it and store it overnight. I'll share that audio. That all quantity and what you can do I have mentioned.
Statistically, any average age for us human beings, years, for all these activities and.
So 120 years is the.
Does not follow. So when exactly does the body start reacting to all these which we do and when we don't?
A human lifetime is 120 years. Human. Like how at what age they reach puberty into certain formula. When you apply that formula, the human age is 120 years. And the system was 20 of brahmacharyam, 25 years of grahastha, 20 years of vanaprastha, 25 years of sasa. So, but height is 120, average person will live up to 100 years. So, split into 4 categories. So, 100 plus 120. That was 10 generations back. Because of our habits, it has come now to, I was back like my grandfather generation was 70. 5 generation was 98. My grandmother lived till 98 without single disease, without to hospital or taking any kind of medicine even once. My grandmother was like 70. Our generation we don't know.
But we can, right?
If good practice, we can try to correct whatever damage we have done.
But 100 is possible.
But the 2 generations back, people used to go to 90, but people when they get a disease, die immediately.
Yeah.
Because that people project in India is that this is disease mongering country.
Basically, this epidemic, plague and all those things. Some of these were introduced by the itself. Some of the disease were introduced by the government itself. It was created in India because people are asking for freedom. Let's stop all the grains. Don't have food to eat. The priority, they'll stop fighting with us. We'll introduce some disease so that that becomes their priority. They'll not come and ask. So different topic. Our types of cooking today, or we are on top of the time? Oh, we are top of the time. So we'll come you next time. So if you have any questions, you guys, please let me know. Hope today's was useful, and we'll try to take more raw food. That is good.
Raw vegetables and
Fruits, whatever we like to eat. One is so many fruits. We are not in some moon or something wherein you have to depend on some capsules or some what do you call this, processed food or food supplements, right? Food is good. You need food supplement. Okay. Go half a kilometer, 1 kilometer, 5 kilometer you go, no, you get good food. Food should, see, why are we working hard? Working hard money so that to eat, we'll get good food. If that is, you don't have time to eat and time to prepare the food, then as we are missing something. So go half an hour, get the best food and eat it. Raw food is the number one. Right. Sorry? Thanks.
Thank you.
I like the millet.
so November 11th, right? How many classes can I have?
One more class.
More classes? Oh, November 11th is last class.
So
I forgot to order this one. I don't know, right?
you can take.
So how will you
This is Branya.
Means Tanya.
Udal.
But it's difficult to get it.
You said it from Madurai. You can take more if you want.
Very rare.
Udulu and one Korle. Korle is there. That is also there. Brown top.
the highest
Korle contains highest. 12%. Brown top. So process of cooking millet is, I'll just show you. Guys, this is a millet called the Branyard millet. Kannada it is called as Udulu. Okay? The grains are very small in size and round. It's almost like a round. Unlike rice. So the cooking is store in water. Right. Store in water for 1 hour. Okay. Store in water for 1 hour. After that, use it like the way you do for rice. You can make it boiled rice. You can make it idli type wala. You can do whatever you do with rice. You can make color bath, bisi bade bath, wangi bath, this bath, that bath, all colors you can do. After 1 hour of soaking, take it and also we have to put more water. So normal we'll put like 1:2. So this to 1:3. 1:2.
For this,
1:3.
For rice also they 1:3 only.
That depends on whether rice is new or old.
Okay.
Shelf life. See what happened, because it has prana shakti. it's not polished, some insects will start growing. Take it and keep it in sun. First is remove from the packet and transfer to a container. It will stay for longer. And keep it in sun so that small insects whatever will come will go. The rice we get in the shops.
We have a meeting here.
5 minutes. So whatever rice we get is polished and insects will not grow there. They kill the thing itself.
Okay, next session we'll have 2 hours.
Question you can have 2 hours. Yeah.
2 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Happy Diwali to all.
Happy Diwali to all.
Okay, I'll connect with you.
You can move if you want.
Going to control.
All are same brand, I mean.
Same. All the same.
Guru.
Tamil it's called Kudravali.
Oh, Kudra.
Chart and all the properties, all the things in there.
To continue this. Finish that.
Yeah, let's stop this. People on the WebEx, if you have questions, please post it and let me know. Ask me. Some more also available at my desk. If you can come and you can collect. Tomorrow try to get. If you guys let know, I can get it tomorrow also.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Bala. Bye.
Yeah.